Oh my goodness, they finally get it. They finally understand why you walked away. And what I'm seeing in the cards right now is absolutely incredible. Welcome to Sophia Love Messages. I'm Sophia, and this reading came through so strong today that I had to share it with you immediately. If you're watching this, it's not by accident. Your person, the one you left behind, they're having a massive realization about everything that happened between you two. And the energy around this is just wow, it's so intense right now. Before we dive in, please remember to only take what resonates with you. Not every message will be for everyone, so just take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. Now let me show you what Spirit is revealing about your person's awakening. Okay, so the first card I'm pulling here is the Eight of Cups. And oh wow, this is so significant because this card is literally showing me someone walking away. This is you. This is the moment you decided enough was enough and you turned your back on this connection. And what's so powerful about this card is that it shows someone leaving behind everything they built, everything they invested in, and just walking away into the unknown. That takes so much courage, so much strength, and I need you to understand that your person is finally seeing that now. They're finally realizing that you didn't just leave on a whim. You didn't just wake up one day and decide to throw everything away. No, you left because you had to. You left because staying was killing you inside. And the Eight of Cups is showing me that this was a spiritual journey for you. You were searching for something deeper, something more meaningful, and this connection just wasn't giving you that anymore. The second card that came out is the Lovers in reverse. And oh my goodness, this is giving me such strong twin flame energy. Such strong soulmate connection vibes, but it's reversed. Do you know what that means? It means that even though you two had this incredible, intense, magnetic connection, something was off, the balance wasn't there. One person was giving everything while the other person was just taking and taking and taking. Your person is understanding now that the Lovers in reverse represented the imbalance between you two. They're seeing that you were showing up. You were being vulnerable, you were putting in the effort, and they were just not matching that energy. And let me tell you something, when the Lovers card is reversed, it's also about choices that were made from ego instead of from love. Your person made choices that served their ego, their fears, their insecurities, and now they're sitting there realizing that those choices cost them the most genuine love they've ever experienced. Wow, okay, so Temperance reverse just came through. And this is confirming everything I just said. Temperance is the card of balance, harmony, and finding that middle ground in relationships. But it's reversed, which means there was absolutely no balance in this connection. Someone was hot, someone was cold, someone was all in, someone was halfway out the door, someone was healing and growing, and someone was stuck in their old patterns and behaviors. Your person gets it now. They understand that they were the unbalanced one. They were the one who couldn't meet you where you were. They couldn't give you the consistency you needed. They couldn't show up the way you deserved. And Temperance reversed is also about extremes, so this person was probably going from one extreme to another. One day they were love bombing you, telling you everything you wanted to hear, and the next day they were distant, cold, pulling away, making you feel like you were crazy for even wanting basic respect and communication. The fourth card here is the Four of Pentacles reversed. And oh, this is so telling. The Four of Pentacles upright is about holding on tight, being possessive, not wanting to let go, but reversed it's about release. It's about finally opening your hands and letting something go. And I'm seeing this in two ways. First, this represents you. You release this person. You release the attachment, the hope, the fantasy of what this could have been. You let go of trying to fix them, trying to change them, trying to make them see your worth. You just released it all and walked away. But I'm also seeing that your person has recently let go of something too. They've let go of their pride. They've let go of their ego. They've let go of whatever was blocking them from seeing the truth. And now that their hands are open, now that they've released all of that, they can finally see clearly. They can finally see what they lost. They can finally see why you left. And the final card that's coming through so strongly is the Page of Cups reversed. And wow, okay, this is about emotional immaturity. This is about someone who wasn't ready to receive the love you were offering. The Page of Cups reversed is showing me that your person was emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, unable to process their feelings in a healthy way. They were probably the type to run when things got too real, too deep, too vulnerable. They were the type to sabotage the connection because they didn't feel worthy of your love. And now, oh my goodness, now they're understanding that their emotional immaturity is exactly why you left. You weren't asking for too much. You weren't being needy or clingy or demanding. You were simply asking to be loved the way you loved them, and they couldn't do it because they hadn't done the inner work yet. Let me tell you what I'm seeing in the energy right now, because it's so intense. Your person is going through a complete awakening. They're lying awake at night, replaying every conversation, every argument, every moment where you tried to tell them how you felt and they dismissed you. They're remembering all the times you asked for basic things, like communication, consistency, honesty, and they made you feel like you were asking for the world. They're seeing now that you weren't the problem. You were never the problem. You were actually the solution. You were the blessing. You were the person who was trying to build something real with them. And they were too broken, too scared, too stuck in their ego to receive it. And oh wow, I'm getting such a strong message that this person is dealing with someone new right now, or they were dealing with someone new, and that situation has completely fallen apart. That new person, that rebound, that distraction, it showed them everything they lost when they lost you. Because that new connection doesn't have the depth, it doesn't have the authenticity, it doesn't have the spiritual connection that you two had, and your person is sitting in that new situation, where they were sitting in it and they kept comparing everything to what they had with you. The way that person communicates isn't like you. The way that person loves isn't like you. The peace they feel isn't like what they felt with you. And it's driving them absolutely crazy, because they're realizing that they walked away from gold to pick up stones. I'm also seeing that this person's mask has completely fallen off. Whatever persona they were putting on, whatever image they were trying to maintain, it's crumbled. The people around them can see that they're not okay. Their new person, if they have one, can see right through them. They can see that this person is still emotionally attached to you. They can see that this person is lying, probably lying about being over you, lying about not thinking about you, lying about not checking up on you, and the truth is coming out in ways they can't control anymore. Their energy is exposing them. Their actions are exposing them. Everything is coming to light. What's really beautiful about this reading is that I'm seeing you are completely at peace, while your person is spiraling, while they're having this awakening, while they're dealing with the consequences of their choices. You are thriving. You are glowing, you are healing, you are growing, you are becoming the highest version of yourself, and that is what's really breaking them right now, because they thought you would fall apart without them. They thought you would be the one crying, the one begging, the one unable to move on, but instead you're showing them that you're actually better off. You're showing them that you don't need them to be happy. You're showing them that you chose yourself, and that choice has led you to a level of inner peace and self-love that they've never seen from you before. And I have to be honest with you, I'm seeing that your person is crying over you. I know some of you might not want to hear that. I know some of you might think I'm just making this up to make you feel good, but I'm telling you what the cards are showing me. This person has cried over you. They're crying over you. They're having moments where the weight of what they lost just hits them, and they break down. They're in their car crying. They're in the shower crying. They're lying in bed at night, unable to sleep, because they're crying. And these aren't just tears of sadness. These are tears of regret. These are tears of recognition. These are tears of finally understanding that they had everything they ever wanted right in front of them, and they destroyed it with their own hands. I'm also picking up that this person sees you as the star now. You are the light in their darkness. You are the hope in their despair. You are the standard by which they measure everyone else, and everyone else is falling short. You gave them something they had never experienced before. You gave them spiritual wisdom. You gave them a mirror to see themselves clearly. You gave them unconditional love, even when they didn't deserve it. And now that you're gone, now that they don't have access to your energy anymore, they're realizing just how much you elevated their life. They're realizing that you weren't just a romantic partner. You were a teacher, you were a healer, you were a catalyst for their growth, and they rejected it because they were too afraid to do the work. Okay, so I need to talk about this because it's coming through so clearly. Your person wants to communicate with you. They want to reach out. They're thinking about what to say, how to say it, when to say it. They're drafting messages in their head. They're imagining the conversation. They're planning the apology. And some of you might actually receive communication soon. It might be a text. It might be an email. It might be them showing up somewhere. They know you'll be. But here's what I need you to understand. Just because they want to communicate doesn't mean you have to respond. Just because they finally understand why you left doesn't mean you have to go back. This awakening they're having, this realization, this is for them, this is their spiritual lesson, this is their karma playing out, and you get to decide if you want to be part of their healing journey, or if you want to continue on your own path without them. I'm seeing that many of you are already moving on. You're meeting new people, you're exploring new opportunities, you're opening yourself up to new romantic possibilities, and that's exactly what you should be doing, because you deserve someone who doesn't need to lose you to appreciate you. You deserve someone who shows up from day one, who communicates clearly, who matches your energy without you having to beg for it. You deserve someone who is emotionally mature enough to handle the kind of love you offer. And I'm seeing that those people are coming into your life. The universe is sending you better options. The universe is rewarding you for choosing yourself, for walking away from what wasn't serving you, for refusing to settle for breadcrumbs when you deserve the whole feast. But let's talk about your person's regret for a moment, because it's so heavy in this reading. They regret how they treated you. They regret the things they said to you in anger. They regret the times they made you feel small, unimportant, like you were asking for too much. They regret not fighting for the relationship. They regret letting their pride get in the way. They regret choosing temporary comfort over lasting love. They regret not being brave enough to be vulnerable with you. They regret not doing the healing work when you were still there supporting them. The list of regrets is so long, and it's eating them alive, because regret is one of the most painful emotions to sit with. It's the constant what if, the constant if only, the constant replaying of moments they wish they could do over. And here's something interesting I'm picking up. Your person is also dealing with a lot of shame. They're ashamed of how they acted. They're ashamed that other people might know how they treated you. They're ashamed that they proved you right about everything you said about them. Because I'm seeing that when you were together, you probably called them out on their patterns, their behaviors, their avoidance, and they got defensive. They told you that you were wrong, that you were overthinking, that you were being dramatic. But now they're seeing that you were absolutely right about everything. You saw them clearly. You understood their wounds. You knew exactly what they were running from. And instead of appreciating that you saw them so deeply, they punished you for it. They pushed you away for it. And now they're sitting in the shame of knowing that you deserve so much better than what they gave you. I also want to mention that some of your people are in a really dark place right now. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad for them, or to make you want to rescue them, but I'm saying this so you understand the depth of their realization. They're questioning everything about themselves. They're looking at their patterns and seeing how they've sabotaged every good thing in their life. They're understanding that this isn't just about losing you. This is about them being their own worst enemy. This is about them running from love, from growth, from healing, from everything that could actually make them happy, and that's a really heavy thing to come to terms with. What's also coming through is that your person knows they can't come back to you the same way they left. They know that if there's ever going to be any chance of reconciliation, they have to be completely different. They have to have done the work. They have to have healed their wounds. They have to have grown up emotionally. They can't just show up with an apology and expect everything to go back to normal. And honestly, some of them are realizing that they might never be able to fix this. They might have broken this beyond repair, and that possibility is terrifying to them, because you were the one. You were the person they were supposed to build a life with. You were the person who understood them on a soul level, and they threw it all away. So, that is everything that came through for you today in this reading. I really hope this brought you some clarity, some validation, some confirmation of what you've been feeling in your spirit. Your person is finally understanding why you left them, and that understanding is changing them in ways they never expected. But remember, their awakening is about them, not about you. You don't owe them anything. You don't have to wait for them. You don't have to give them another chance just because they finally get it. You get to choose what's best for you. And whatever you choose, I'm so proud of you for honoring yourself enough to walk away in the first place. If this reading resonated with you, I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey. You are doing amazing. You are healing. You are growing. You are becoming everything you're meant to be, and the universe is absolutely supporting you every step of the way. Keep choosing yourself. Keep honoring your worth. Keep moving forward into the beautiful future that's waiting for you. This is Sophia from Sophia Love Messages, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself, beautiful soul.